Good evening, everybody. Thank you all so much for coming out tonight. I'm so pleased to have the Allegheny Drifters here with us. Tonight is the kickoff of our summer concert series. We have 4 concerts this summer, and I think that you all had flyers on your seats as you came in, but I'll just quickly recap those for you. On Thursday, the 28th of June, we have a very exciting show by a duo called Simple Gifts, who play about 1 million different stringed instruments from all over the world, and they're going to be sharing with us music from many different world traditions. And that program is made possible with a grant from the Upper St. Clair Community Foundation, so we're very grateful to them. And they'll also be doing a children's program the next morning at 11 o'clock on the 29th. Then on July 19th, we have a singer-songwriter named Keith Say, who writes kind of Celtic-infused folk singer-songwriter music. That should be a really lovely, intimate show. And then on August the 2nd will be our annual Ice Cream Social, and that's hosted over in McLaughlin Run Activity Center, just down the road, because it tends to be an even bigger crowd than these ones. And for that, we're joined by the Keystone Chorus, who are going to be singing men's choral music and also some quartets, barbershop style. So we're very excited about all of those. I'll also let you know that we have a lot of other adult programs here at the library beyond our concerts. If you feel so inclined, take a look at the board right next to the elevator as you're leaving or during the intermission here tonight to see some of what we have coming up in the next month or so. I'd also like to finally give a very, whack the mic first, and then give a very gracious thank you to the Friends of the Library group, who provided a lot of the funding for this concert series. We're very grateful to them, and we couldn't do what we do at the library without their support. I won't bore you any longer. Thank you for coming again, and without any further ado, I will turn things over to the Allegheny Drifters.
Ready? Yeah, we're ready.
This poor man needs sunglasses. He's the only one. It's
I thought he was.
Moving on till it goes down.
I thought he was saluting us. I was going to salute back. Here we go.
left my home back in the
We are the Allegheny Drifters, and we play regular old-time, straight down the line bluegrass music, and nothing fancy. We just love doing it. Hope you enjoy what we do. Over here on the fiddle, she drove all the way up from Grantsville, Maryland this afternoon to play fiddle for you. She's got. She did the driving. Oh my gosh.
Without air.
No air conditioning in the Jeep today, folks. But anyway, she's a 5-state fiddle champion, and she's won several championships. I think she's got 20 number ones over time. I think we counted that at one point. Yeah, I think we did. She's one of the best. Michelle Berkby Vance, give her a nice hand. And over here, he slept all the way up from Grantsville, Maryland.
It was hot too.
He got a suntan in the
He
car.
got his sunburn in the car. But he's a great banjo picker. He knows all kinds of stuff on that banjo. I kind of get lost sometimes just standing back here listening to his backup. But he's played with some of the great bands of bluegrass over time, Bill Monroe and Carl Story and Ilo Brown and Mac Martin and all kinds of different people. And now he's with us. That does not look all that great on the growth chart, folks, but
Couldn't keep a job.
that's good. Couldn't hold down a job. But he's from the state of Virginia. That's Radford Vance on the 5-string banjo. And over on she's the only Pittsburgh gal. Were you born in Pittsburgh, my dear? I think you were. Well, I guess he was too. Anyway, she was born at Shady Side Hospital, raised on one side of the Allegheny River and born over on the other side. And she's my missus for the past, we're going on 46 years now. And,
Survivors.
and we're survivors. I promised I wouldn't say nothing off the wall today, but I'm going to anyway. People ask us, what's the secret of a long and happy marriage? I say, now, for you fellas, you have to communicate. You have to talk, open up. I know it's not easy sometimes for us guys, but that's what you have to do. And you women, you got to shut up and listen. That's Karen Ortis there on that bass fiddle. Nice hand for
Stay
Karen.
after that.
Here on the guitar, this guy, everybody loves this guy. He's got more friends than anybody I know. But in fact, half the audiences that come to see us come to hear him sing. He plays all the instruments, and he's a great guy. And he and I have been playing bluegrass music for over 40 years now together, and been in a couple of bands off and on over time. And that's Bernie Cunningham right there. He's worn up the Ohio River and the Keys Rocks, but since his mama's sitting there, you know what I gotta tell him, don't you? He's the pride and joy of Tioga, West Virginia. Right there, you're looking at him. And that leaves me. I'm the old guy in the band.
He won't dare let me introduce him after what he said about me.
I jumped in there awful quick, didn't I, on that one? Anyway, I've been doing this in this part of the world for 50 years now. And I started playing out on the West Coast when I was just a small feller. And been around for a long, long time, still picking the mandolin or trying to. And if you'd like to give me a nice hand, my name's Bob Ortis. So, hey, here I am. Here's one called These Old Blues. Since my sweet thing, she ain't around. I'm as blue as I can be, just as blue as an April sea. got up this morning, so couldn't sleep all night thinking of you. I tossed and turned in my eyes. I wonder why she said goodbye. These old blues, they got me down. Since my sweet thing, she ain't around. I'm as blue as I can be, just as blue as you can see. Now she's gone, what will I do? It's too late to start anew. A new love is hard to find. It's too late to turn back time. These old blues, they got me down. Since my sweet thing, she ain't around. I'm as blue as I can be, just as blue as an eagle sail. These old blues, they got me down. Since my sweet thing, she ain't around. I'm as blue as I can be, just as blue as an eagle sea, just as blue as an eagle sea. Here's when Karen wrote this song. We recorded this. We have a new CD out. It's been out since the spring, and actually we debuted this on April the 14th, which to our great thrill and surprise, Mayor Peduto pronounced that to be Allegheny Drifters Day in the city of Pittsburgh, which was a real thrill for us. We had a big party, and he showed up and read the proclamation to everybody, and I thought that was very, very nice of him. We did not get a raise.
No raise involved.
Still,
But it's the band's 15th anniversary. That was part of the celebration.
Yeah.
So 15 years. That's
15 years.
Pretty long time for a band like that.
And we still love each other. We do.
Well,
We still like each other. We still tolerate each other. And we're still having a good time with it. Anyway, Karen did write this song, and you know, she does all the night driving these days. My eyes aren't what they used to be, and we like to take the 2-lane roads wherever we go. Take our time getting there and getting home. And we like to take a look at people's houses, and you know, just kind of really cool driving to the small towns. And so many times you see an old farmhouse up there, they all have candles in the windows at night. Now, whether they're real candles or just light bulbs, I don't know, but that's kind of a homey touch, and it kind of makes you wonder what's going on inside that house, and it's probably a real nice place with real nice people. So she wrote this song. It's called Candles in the Windows. You're gossiping about me again. Oh. I got these skinny jeans on tonight. Karen said, don't wear those old baggy old man jeans on stage anymore. So I got these. I thought they were talking about my pants. Maybe not. We're going to do it now that Michelle wrote. She wrote this song. Her and her mom wrote it. And we were able to record this. And I thought it sounded really nice the way it turned out. I don't know how we're going to arrange the vocal, and that's how you feel tonight. Okay.
We were both ill. I lost my voice actually for 20 days, starting April 15th. So it was a long haul and still a little bit scratchy, but getting back in the saddle.
I was hoping for a whole month, but I'll settle for 20 days.
He loved it.
So she sings kind of a high falsetto on this one, and Michelle sings the lead. I never know where I'm going to be singing on this one, so whatever's. Oh, okay. We can do that. After all, I am the harmonator.
We call Bob the Harmonator. He kind of arranges all the parts. So we call him the Harmonator.
Okay, so here's one called One Way.
Jesus said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. If you want to live forevermore, there's only one way. If you want to get to heaven, yes, it's only through the Lord. Just trust in the Savior as it's written in His Word. One way, one way. In the Holy Word it's written, Jesus said, I am the way. One way, one way. In the Holy Word it's written, Jesus said, I am the way. Faith in Jesus is all you need. He paid the price for you. It's not because of your good deeds, there's nothing you can do. Only trust in God's holy word, His promises are true. He is the way, the truth, the life, and He will bring you through. One way, one way. In the holy word it's written, Jesus said, I am the way. One way, one way. In the holy word it's written, Jesus said, I am the way. He will give you hope from day to day as you travel on your way. And eternal love with God is yours, all you need to do is pray. Ask Jesus to come in your heart and wash your sins away. He'll give you peace and joy with it because He is the way. One way, one way. In the holy word it's written, Jesus said, I am the way. One way, one way. In the holy word it's written, Jesus said, I am the way. One way, one way. If you want to live forevermore on that happy, peaceful, golden shore, there's only one way.
A little story about that song also that Dr. Rex mentioned. Michelle just lost her mom in the winter. And actually, she did co-write that song. We were able to get that recording done. It wasn't completed, but it was a rough mix. And we were able to have it put on a little CD for her to listen to, and it just brightened up her last day. So that really touched our hearts.
All right, this next song, I worked up Camp Conakry for 20 years. I just retired about 6 weeks ago. A couple fellows here tonight that I met up at Camp Conakry. Good guys to work with and be around and everything. And I always sing this song for the special needs people up there. It's called the Freight Train Blues. When I blow the whistle, if you guys want to blow the whistle, that's what they do up there. And we usually have a good time. It's called the Freight Train Blues. I was born in Dixie in a railroad shack, just a little shady by the railroad track. The humming of the driver is my lullaby, and a freight train whistle taught me how to cry. I got the freight train blues, Lord, 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 got me in the bottom of the revolution. When the whistle blows, I gotta go. Michelle's train whistle? Give us a little bit of that train whistle. Oh, yeah.
None of us can do it. She's the tiny little thing, and that sound comes from.
You know how many cigarettes she had to smoke to be able to do that?
That sounds really weird when she's taking a shower.
You have to practice sometime, right?
Our latest CD is kind of a retrospective. It has some stuff that we'd recorded back years and years ago, did some fresh recordings of them, and stuff that we've been doing on stage for a long time with this configuration, and also stuff written by all of us that we kind of debuted on this CD. But here's one now that Bernie and I recorded this back in 1981. Yikes. It's long before Rapper was born. And it's one that Tom Rush, great American folk singer, he's kind of we thought that Tom had written this song, I thought, for a long time, written by a guy named, what's his name? We had a hard time tracking out Dave Weffin, I think. He's kind of an Anglo-Canadian singer-songwriter, and we couldn't find where it was licensed. You know, when you record someone's stuff, you have to buy a license to be able to do that. And this guy was up in Canada, and everything he does is up in Canada, and his stuff is registered up there too. So we finally tracked him down and made it nice and legal. It's one called The Driving Wheel.
I just got in on that midnight special. How about that? I broke down in Texas, stopped dead in his tracks. Just called to tell you that I want you. Just called to tell you how I feel. Feel like some old engine lost the driving wheel. Feel like some old engine lost the driving wheel. Put my money on that night train south, but a terrible thing. I promised that I'd be there with you by Saturday night. Just called to tell you that I need you. Just called to tell you how I feel. Feel like some old engine lost the driving wheel. Feel like some old engine lost the driving wheel. Can't say much in a phone call, babe. You know how it is. I gotta tell you one sure thing. Please listen to this. I need to tell you that I love you. I need to tell you how I feel. Feel like some old engine lost the driving wheel. Feel like some old engine lost the driving wheel. Lost the driving wheel. Lost the driving wheel. Lost the driving wheel.
Bernie mentioned that he just retired, and part of his retirement gift from us was these lovely shoes he's wearing.
Actually, they play. So if I put my foot up here, If I hold the other one up, now I can balance myself better. One's a guitar and one sounds like a banjo. Listen to this.
Can you tell he has a lot of idle time on his hands?
He's teaching himself to play dueling feet, by the way, so doesn't have it quite down yet, but it's banjo picking time. It's banjo picking time, yeah. That's what it's all about, is the banjo. There's an idea right there. We got our material from all over the place, and Bill Monroe and the Stanley Brothers and Flat and Scruggs, and this one is from Bela Fleck, the modern master of the 5-string banjo. Bela Fleck played in several years ago. He played it in New York. He had 5 dates in New York, playing 5 different kinds of music, only one of which was bluegrass. He had jazz, he had ethnic music, he can just do anything he wants to in that 5-string. So can Radford, so they have that in common.
Yeah, but we have Uncle Rad.
That's Uncle Rad right there. He had a beard kind of like me and Bernie have until last week. And
We don't want to talk about that.
now the playoffs kind of like, every time I'd see Ovechkin holding that cup up on TV, I changed the channel. I just didn't want to see it.
Last year, Radford, he grows a beard every winter. And last year he waited till a little bit later in the summer to shave it off, and it looked like he had a milk mustache and walk around saying, "Got milk?"
I like cookies too. I'm looking at that table, those cookies, there's like not many cookies left over there. You know what that means, Bernie? You gotta make. We played at a wedding out there. Where was that? Armstrong Farms, I think it was. And they had the most beautiful cookie table. It was right beside the band. You know, we saw the folks were over here, the cookies are over here, and this guy here loves cookies. So he's watching that table. You know, we're getting close to time to quit. And I know what he's thinking. Just as we're about a third to the last song, they started taking that table out of there and packing the cookies.
It was a sad day.
You had to stop at Giant Eagle and buy cookies on the way home. Anyway, we all in tune for this?
I think so.
Here's one called Snakes Alive. Does it look like fun? It's fun. It is. We're not kidding you. That's so much fun we're going to have Radford show. Just play one on just the fiddle and the banjo. You know, back in the old days, before the turn of the century, 20th century, before the guitar, the mandolin, and upright bass started being a part of hillbilly music, they'd have a barn dance. They'd just sweep the place out, you know, and hang some kerosene lamps and bring in the local fiddle player and the local banjo picker and have themselves a good old time. So we're going to do an old timer now. Well, actually, we recorded this also. Just the fiddle and the banjo. One called Miss McLeod's Reel. You feel like singing? I see a lot of yeses out there. By the way, this past Saturday, we were thrilled and honored to have been invited back to the Three Rivers Arts Festival on the Dollar Bank main stage. We're there on Saturday for Bluegrass Day. I think it's our 6th appearance.
And we made it in between the raindrops.
That's right. It didn't rain on us. This coming Saturday, we're going to be at the Laurel Highlands Bluegrass Festival near Allegheny, the Waterford Fire Department, just out past Allegheny. Great big bluegrass festival. We always like to go out to that one too.
Benefits the fire department, the Waterford Fire Department. That's one of their fundraisers. And it's usually a good time. They have a lot of good national acts, and of course the Drifters will be there. So come on out if you're not doing anything.
That's right. So we're going to put you guys to work. And we start. You know where Frescoes is? Anybody go out to Frescoes? There we go.
Email me after
Patrick gets lost every time he
We're
tries.
out there. We're out there a couple of times a year.
That's why he needs me to drive.
And some nice folks were there one night, and they said, "Do that song from Hope Brother, Where Art Thou?" That movie. And of course, what we thought they meant was, "I am a man." You know, but it wasn't that. Wasn't that one? He said, "No, not that one. You are my sunshine." And I said, "We don't know it." And then I thought to myself, "Wait a minute, everybody knows that." So we did it, and everyone enjoyed it, and they sang along with us. And it's kind of like we do it all the time now. We enjoy it. So we're going to have you guys sing with us, and I want to see all of those. And don't tell me you don't know it either, friends. You are my sunshine. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. The other night, dear, while I was sleeping, I dreamed I held you in my arms. When I awoke, dear, I was mistaken. Oh, please don't take my sunshine away. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. We're at for dance. Your turn. Sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You sound so good. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Now all of us. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Please don't take my sunshine away. That sounded really good. We're going to do one more. We're going to take a short break. And by the way, we got CDs set up over here. And we're going to grab at least one of those cookies. I'll even chew the napkin that's on it. There's a couple of jimmies left on it. Have to stop and get some Keeblers on the way home, I guess. So we're going to do one more that we have out on a new CD that is kind of like a different thing for us. It's an old jazz tune. This was a real popular song back in 1929. And
I wasn't born then,
really,
but I like the song.
I think I was already playing the mandolin, I think, back then. Anyway, you might recognize it. One called the Kansas City Kitty. By the way, we take requests. Huh? We can maybe do that one at some point tonight. I guess we're ready to go. Here's one called the Cherokee Shuffle.
thought I heard a hoot owl.
I think it was more like a screech owl.
Sounds like a les éléments relay on that.
It's all back with the falsetto, it's just not there yet.
By the way, if you stepped in tonight for a nice quiet read, tough. I'm gonna do one now that we recorded this one back in '83. You and me, Bernie, with the band called the Dog Run Boys. Anybody remember them? Oh,
It's a pretty one that Bob wrote. It's been recorded by a bunch of people. Most recently, Peter Cooper and Eric Brace down in Nashville last year, so it's still going strong.
me and our lead singer at the time, Rick Malice, wrote this song. It's been recorded many, many times over the years, including by our friends John and Wendy Mack, and her sit back there. Thanks for coming tonight, folks.
They have their own great bluegrass band. You can catch them at the Mount Lebo Farmers Market.
That's right. Mount Lebanon Farmers Market. They are the band for that event. By the way, John, you got 6 grandkids, you guys, don't you? 9 grandkids. I'll tell you what, I knew them before they knew each other. I met John when he was a teenager. I knew John's mom and dad, John's grandma and grandpa. I've known that family a long time. I think 5 generations of Mackins, I think I've known.
Playing bluegrass the whole time.
Playing music the whole time. His dad was a great old-time fiddle player. You know who Third Time Out is? Steve Dillon used to play with them, to play the banjo, and he sang great baritone harmony, but he had a voice that sounded like this when he would speak. I'm getting that same kind of voice.
You know what that means? Just keep singing.
That's right.
That means he's going to take up the banjo.
Get some shoes like that.
I have a banjo. I hadn't played it probably in 15 years, and I handed it to Radford to take home and work on it. I thought, I want to play me some banjo. Brought it home, set it in the office room, and there it sits. Anyway, here's one called Blue Ridge. Deep calls to all your children like you been calling me. Why are you calling me home? There came a time when I traveled too far, to too many places, too many wars. All that I traveled and all that I learned is no consolation for what I had yearned. The blue on the tall swaying pine,
Why are you calling me home?
Okay, it's time for an old bluegrasser now. This is one that I always say that great bluegrass singers are born and not made. I don't think it's something you can learn how to do, to sing the mountain style. But Bernie Cunningham's one of the best right here. We're going to have to do one that Del McCoury recorded back many, many years ago, early in his career. Gives a chance to kind of play a little that bluesy mountain stuff on the instruments. It's one called Rain and Snow.
I like to do that song. I like to banish those words, rain and snow.
Yeah.
Especially the snow part.
Around here it's rain or snow. Take your pick. Here's a song now that we have out on our second CD. It's a Hank Williams song. It's good advice. If you're a nosy
Wendy's
neighbor,
smiling. She knows. She knows what's coming
if you're a
up.
nosy neighbor or something like that, an eavesdropper, a gossip, any of that kind of stuff, all of which we are all guilty of at one time or another.
Does everyone remember party lines? Did anybody have a party line growing up?
Oh my gosh. We are going to do this song. It mentions a party line in it. And we had this young fellow playing fiddle with us that particular day, Ray Bruckman. And we were talking around before we went on stage, and they said, we do this song. And I don't think anyone has a party line anymore. Ray said, we do. Because up in the mountains there,
Yep.
Westmoreland County.
They still exist.
Yep.
You can still say.
Still say, mind your own business.
It's a pipe and iron busting brother, that's all right. Speaking as we won't got a siren to find. Why don't you mind your own business?
Mind your own business.
Mind your own business.
Mind your own business.
If you mind your business, you won't be minded mine. Well, the woman on the party line, she knows everything. She picks up every receiver when she knows it's my ring. Why don't you mind your own business?
Mind your own business.
Mind your own business.
Mind your own business.
If you mind your business, you won't be minded mine. Retired has done nothing for my memory, I can tell you that right now.
Maybe we need to get another pair of magic shoes for you.
We're going to do a banjo tune. That's one that I think all of us have written something for the new CD. Something brand new. And Radford came up with a banjo tune we like an awful lot. Maybe. And he calls this one, What About That? about that?
There was a girl I loved so dearly. She lived away back in the hills. The bluebirds sing, I miss my darling. She loved me, I know she always will. There's a bluebird singing,
There's a bluebird singing
on the Blue Ridge Mountain,
in the Blue Ridge Mountains,
calling me back to my home. I can hear
oh, I can hear
those bluebirds calling.
those bluebirds calling.
They're calling me back to my home. And now I'm far from the Blue Ridge Mountains, far from home, back in the hills. When the bluebirds sing, I miss my darling. Those memories, they haunt me still. There's a bluebird singing
There's a bluebird singing
in the Blue Ridge Mountains,
in the Blue Ridge Mountains,
calling me back to my home. I can hear
oh, I can hear
those bluebirds calling.
those bluebirds calling.
They're calling me back to my home. When I reached home, I was oh so lonely. The one I loved was called away. The sad, sad news came from her mother. She's lying there beneath the plain. There's a bluebird singing
There's a bluebird singing
in the Blue Ridge Mountains,
in the Blue Ridge Mountains,
calling me back to my home. I can hear
oh, I can hear
those bluebirds calling.
those bluebirds calling.
They're calling me back to my home. They're calling me back to my home.
I enjoy hearing Radford pick the banjo so much. I can't get enough of it. Yeah, I think I mentioned that before, but if I'm someone gave us the one more sign.
When it's time, it's time.
Just getting started here.
Was that my mother?
We want to thank the library. Thank you, Walker, for having us here tonight. It's been great. Thank you.
We're going to do two more. This gentleman here requested a song, and even though we haven't done it since the Butler Farm Show in or 2014, I think it was. We'll do it now. No, we'll do. You're going to sing lead. This is how we arrange songs in rehearsal. You're going to sing lead, you're going to sing tenor, I'll sing the verses.
Can I play banjo?
You can play the banjo. You can play the fiddle.
Got it.
What A? It's a Canadian song. A?
Hey. This is just for this gentleman right here. One called A Good Old Mountain Dew. 1, 2, 3. Down the road here from me, there's an old hollow tree where they run off the gallant old tune. If you ride it out, then you feel like a child with that good old Mountain Dew. Now they call it that good old Mountain Dew, and then that refuses our food. I'll hush up my mug and you fill up my jug with that good old Mountain Dew. He's sawed off and short, he measures about 4'2". Keith Beaver feels like a giant when you give him a pint of that good old Mountain Dew. Call it that good old Mountain Dew, and then that refusing our fuel. I'll hush up my mug and you fill up my jug with that good old Mountain Dew. Hush up my mug and you fill up my jug with that good old Mountain Dew. I'll hush up my mug and you fill up my jug with that good old Mountain Dew. Just a short one. Now our actual. I asked what they wanted to close with, and they said they wanted to close with this one. This is a Jimmy Martin tune. This is, she said yes. Don't tell me your wife outvotes you and your family, too. Oh, my gosh.
Never happens in our
So this song, actually, this is called Red Rooster. It's a Jimmy Martin song, and if it sounds familiar, it's actually She'll Be Coming Around the Mountain when she comes. They're probably trying to save money on mechanical license, I think, when they recorded this, so they just decided to change the title and hope nobody would notice. That's right. So here we go. Red Rooster goes something like this.